welcome back. We continue with our look into the death investigation of Tyler Smith. On Tuesday, we told you about the timeline of Smith's death. Today, you hear from police and you hear some of where they stand with the investigation into the 23-year-old's body found in Cedar Creek on the evening of September 15th, 2018. 1 year after Tyler Smith's body was found in Galesburg, his parents, Sandra Halsney and Keith Smith, took me to where he was found.
He would have knocked himself out right here. And his shoes would have been full of mud.
But instead,
slippery.
This is where he was found, laying down in 3 inches of water. The family thinks for almost 24 hours.
I really truly feel he was restrained when he was put down here.
The pathologist's report says the cause of death was drowning, no evidence of assault, and the injuries on Tyler's body did not contribute to his death. The coroner's report says Tyler's injuries are consistent with a fall, and that his blood alcohol content was .246, which is 3 times the legal limit. Tyler's mom says video like him taking money out of the ATM and using his debit card at the bars, and that he looked fine walking on the video at Casey's.
He was able to make, do simple math. If the bill is $15 and he wanted, or $15.25, he knew to give the exact amount to make it $18.
From pictures taken by officials at the time of the scene, Tyler's parents feel there was foul play involved due to the position of his body not being consistent with a fall or accident. Tyler had bruises, scuff marks on his body and shoe, marks on his ankle and on his wrists. What his parents say looks like some type of restraint was used. His watch is off his wrist, laying next to him, and a beer right next to it, which the mom says Casey's video doesn't show Tyler walking with a beer can.
But I do feel like he was put here. I really do. His arms are in that bent position, and there's no way he got down there and just walked down here. I just don't see the purpose of it. Why would he do that?
And as far as more surveillance video goes on this street, other than the Casey's, the family says they asked this business right here, but by the time they checked their cameras, they didn't see Tyler on them. Now, across the street, there's another building, which at the time, they didn't have any cameras. Now they do. The family says if Tyler would have kept walking down this street, he would have made contact with that fence and would have had to go around. Tyler's parents say his health app on his phone shows he stopped moving 4 minutes after he walked by the Casey's, about the time it would take him to get to the fence. Halsney says with all the possibilities, the officials were quick to make a judgment.
As soon as that autopsy was done, they were done. He drowned.
Former police chief David Christensen was over the Galesburg Police Department at the time. He's since retired. He says throughout his career, this case doesn't come close to being foul play.
Usually clear-cut evidence that the victim fell prey to some kind of an act at the hand of another. Clearly a bullet wound or, stab marks or evidence of a fight, severe facial injuries, broken bones, those sorts of things.
This case did have a lot of that.
Not according to the pathologist, it didn't.
Any pictures that you saw?
I personally, I've seen a few, but I didn't see the whole collection of scene photos.
Chief Russ Idle is now in charge of the department. What could have happened? Does this look like accidental?
Pathologists and the crime scene experts have looked at all of the evidence and determined that there is zero evidence of foul play at all. So yes, it looks accidental.
How would he manage to get all the way down to where that is?
You have to understand a lot of the information that's coming out is completely wrong.
But Chief Idle told me he's not accusing the family of putting out wrong information, but instead what's said on social media. Although the family feels the police department has not come close to providing any justice since the start of the case.
But to the point of gross negligence and just blowing off some young kid that didn't matter to you, that's not acceptable.
And on Tuesday, we will continue to break down the rest of why Tyler's family hasn't been satisfied with the police department's investigation. That's also when you'll hear the family's private investigator found in his report. If you missed the first part of our report, you can find it on our website, news3wiu.com.